Hey, I'm in the chill area right now. What is going on, guys? It's your boy Jacob here, more FaZe Teeqo, and we are back with a little story time actually. Every time I'm about to make a little longer, like a story type kind of video, I thought, why not sit down in the couch, get the mood a little bit more chilled, soft, relaxed. You guys can get yourself some G Fuel, some popcorn, relax. I like this area so much. Alright, so today I wanted to talk about something I'm not sure how many people actually know about. I have a lot of new fans. I have a lot of fans that I feel like wasn't really around back in the day. So simply to explain where I'm coming from, how it all started, how I joined FaZe for the first time, how it went down, how like it was way different back then, and etc, etc. I'm taking you all the way back to 2010 actually. That's when I started to make Call of Duty videos. I started playing Call of Duty 2009 when Modern Warfare 2 came out. Before that I played nothing but Counter-Strike actually. I played a lot of 1.6 back in the day. So 2010 I started recording videos. I borrowed my parents' camera. I took a bunch of books. I placed them in front of my screen and I recorded a video. Every time you hit like a no scope, you had to try and keep it quiet so you didn't get that in the recording. You were like, oh shit, you got that in the actual montage. So that's when I started to just put together some videos. That was before Teeqo, before I had a name, anything. I simply just wanted to share whatever I did in the game with other people. Back then I had no clue you could get big. I had no clue you could make money off it. There was no such thing like that. I started simply because I wanted people to see what I could do. For myself as well, to be able to go back and rewatch, like if I had to do, I hit that no scope on Sundays and I could just show my friends kind of. Things started happening quite fast. Once I started taking it a little bit more seriously, I wanted to proceed it more seriously. I started watching people like Zerka, Moody Sweet, Small Beans. If you've been in the Call of Duty community for a while, you know who all those guys are. Toy Soldier, you name it. I saw those guys montage and I was like, I want to do exactly the same. And back then, everyone was using the Hauppauge HD PVR. I bought myself one of those and I started making videos. This is still around 2010, late 2010. Started making videos and I was like, dude, I need a name. Like, I really need a name. So me and my friend from class actually started around the same time. So we were like, yo, we need a good name. If we want to get somewhere in this, we really need a good name. So we sat there and we just wrote down names or whatever. And my friend actually came up with Teeqo. And as soon as I started, I was like, dude, I like that. That's freaking cool. And he pretty much just handed it to me. He didn't really feel it himself, so I was like, dude, I'll definitely take that. So ever since then, I've been rolling with the name Teeqo. That's nothing special. It doesn't mean anything in particular to me. There's not something that happened that made me choose the name. It simply happened with me and my friend. Drake is going in. I'm not saying I was the first guy. I'm not saying I was the, ooh, look at me, you all copy me. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is I was one of the first people starting to make episodes instead of montages. A lot of people back then made a huge montage like once every couple of months or whatever. They gathered together these like clips, had a cool name. Me myself, I wanted to be consistent because even back then I was like, alright, I want to upload more often. You know, I love uploading videos. I love getting these, like the feedback. How can I do this to upload more often? So I started uploading like a single shot, a single clip episodes, and I started calling them Tada. Don't ask me why, it was just a name that came up on my mind and it started blowing up. That's when I really started to get more subscribers, and that's when a guy called Zerka noticed me. I started playing a lot with Zerka back in the days, as you guys are familiar with. If you are from this time area, whatever, in the Call of Duty community, he made his kill cam episodes, which blew up. That's what helped him a lot as well back in the days. I started playing a lot with him. He helped me out a lot with videos. He shouted me out. Around that same time when I started talking to him, I actually got a PM from Thomas Oliveira, aka FaZe Temper. He sent me a message on YouTube, which is very rarely, like that barely ever happens these days, because back then I didn't even have a Twitter. There was no such thing. It was all about YouTube and making videos. So he sent me a PM on YouTube and said, yo, you should hit me up on Skype. And he sent me a Skype. I added him. We started talking a lot. And this was late 2010 or really early 2011, I believe. We started talking a lot, started playing with a lot of the FaZe members. I wasn't really sure if I wanted to join a team back then. You know, I got the offer. They like low-key asked me if I wanted to join FaZe, but back then I just loved being solo. I just love having no one to tell me what to do or when to upload my episode. I could just upload every single day whenever I wanted to. I didn't have to save up for anything. I didn't have to not tease clips. I could just do whatever I wanted whenever I wanted. So I kind of liked the whole solo thingy, but I thought it through with a lot of my real life friends. Actually, they were like, there's nothing to lose with joining FaZe. You have a lot more people and players to play with, inspiration, motivation, collabs, you name it. They started to blow up. Like FaZe got a ridiculous amount of subscribers. April, I think, a few weeks after Apex joined actually, I Joined Faze as well. So I am a OG, as people call it. I joined really early. I'm not really sure if too many of you guys are familiar with it. I'm actually like the old school. Like I joined FaZe before FaZe is what it is right now. FaZe grew a ridiculous amount. As I said, we got thousands of subs every single day. Trick shotting blew up, ill cams blew up, ill feeds blew up, team toshes, my Tada episodes, everything just blew up. And I kept on rolling with that for around a year, I'd say, till I started getting really boring over how we always did the same kinds of things. We never really did cut comms back in the days. We barely ever made commentaries. I made a couple of commentaries back in the days, but like nothing huge. There was just, like, people didn't really enjoy them. Back then people only wanted to see clips and cool stuff and new trick shots. They weren't really too interested in who I was like you guys are now maybe. Like nowadays you really enjoy my vlogs to see what I'm doing, but back then it was like vice versa. You didn't really give a fuck about me, you just wanted to see what I could do with a sniper. So I started getting really boring, and 2012 in the summer I actually decided to quit. I left FaZe, I left YouTube, I quit everything, and I actually had a break for almost 2 years. So April-ish 2014, April, March, I woke up randomly one morning. Like this is randomly, I had no contact with anyone in FaZe. I didn't watch any videos. I had no contact. I didn't really give a fuck, to be honest. Like I actually didn't know anything about anyone really. One day randomly, you guys may have heard this story, I may have said it a couple of times, but I still wanted to go through it all in one video. As I said, one morning randomly in March, April-ish 2014 last year, I woke up from a dream I had where I was chilling with Tommy, I was chilling with Banks, and this is before I ever spoke a single word with Banks. No clue who he was. No, like I didn't know him at all. I never ever said a word to him, but I knew he was working with FaZe now and that he moved in with Tommy. It's pretty much like I saw a picture the night before, and I went to bed and I had a dream that I was chilling with them on IKEA buying furniture because I was moving in with them. And I was like, wait, what? So I just randomly hit up Tommy the next day. I was like, dude, I had this crazy ass dream last night. And he was like, what was it? And I told him, and Tommy's reply changed everything. He was like, it's not a dream if it's actually ending up happening. And I was like, dude, did you just... Like that was that one sparkle to be like, maybe I should come back. Maybe I should give this one more try. I just went with it. I bought a HD PVR again. I bought a SCAF controller. And I started playing Call of Duty again. I didn't really upload at that time. I pretty much just gathered together footage. I tried to just be good at playing the game again. I heard about this event called MLG Anaheim, which a lot of people in FaZe apparently were going to, so I was like, dude, I might as well just go there, chill with them, have an awesome time, take it as a little vacation, you know, Cali, why not? I flew there. This was even before I was actually in FaZe yet. Obviously, when you have quit once, you've kind of like let people down or whatever, they obviously want to make sure you're not going to do that again. They want to make sure you let a guy in FaZe that deserves it. They're going to work hard. But I flew to Anaheim, I chilled with them, I had an awesome time. You know, I met Apex for the first time. Me and Apex used to be pretty close back in the days when I started making episodes and when I joined FaZe for the first time, but we never really kept contact. We never really talked too much, but he was one of the people I talked to when I was in FaZe in 2011, 12-ish. So it was awesome meeting him in Anaheim. I met Fakey, also an OG guy from like the very early days. Hugs, one of those guys as well. Spratty, you know, all these like old school guys from me, and then all these new guys that some of them I had no clue who they were, what name they had, like gamertag, whatever. Because I was so off of it when I quit. Like I had no contact. I didn't watch any videos. I pretty much like I didn't have any clue about anything. But I flew to Anaheim just to have a good time, and I ended up rejoining FaZe in Anaheim, 2014, last summer, because of a dream I had a few months before, which is nuts. I still believe till this day, if I didn't have that dream and that little sparkle, like Tommy low-key wanted me to come back, I would have never been here right now, which is crazy. I've had so many people asking me, do you regret quitting the first time, like 2012? Like, you could have been so much bigger now if you like stayed on the same channel. I was like, maybe, but here is like, this is life for me, all right? What if I didn't quit in 2012 and I quit 2013 instead? What would have happened then? Because life is all about timing. If I quit 2013, I wouldn't have been here right now. Like it all happened so like I don't know how to describe this, and I don't know how to word this. All I'm saying is I do not regret quitting in 2012 because I doubt I would be here right now. Maybe I would, and maybe I would have been even bigger and everything would have been even bigger, but you can't see it that way. I'm blessed to be here right now. I'm blessed to have what I have right now, and in just over a year, like I moved to the FaZe house in like a week. It's been a year since I moved in the first time, and I moved in with around 25,000 subscribers, and we are almost at 500,000 in a year. I really hope you enjoyed this one, a little story time. If you want me to make more stories about pretty much whatever here in my little new chill spot, let me know in the comment section below, or tweet at me if you have any ideas or anything in particular you wonder about me. Doesn't matter, I'm open for everything. I share pretty much all of my life with you guys, so why not share more? If you have a topic or if you have anything you would want me to talk about, just hit me up. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I would really appreciate a like, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Black Ops 3 video, hopefully. Peace out, everybody.